Okay, this is just a quick overview of the Tree of Life, where it can be found. Under your Dash Studio libraries, it'll be under the Environment tab, and then Midnight Stories, and then you'll get another directory called TOL, which stands for Tree of Life. What you've got there, the first in the root directory, these are basically the props and subsets which you can use to build your own sets. Next, you'll have the materials. Obviously, they're all there ready for to apply to all your sets. Then further down, sorry, there's a few extra ones here which I haven't cleaned up, but the next one you'll see is pre-made, and these are trees that are already pre-made. So what you would probably find easiest to do is the scene sets, and these are already I've got lights applied to them, and there's one set that's just got no background with it. So we'll just click on, say, the blue apocalypse one, and that's basically what it'll come in. Rightio, the next tip I should say, is a construction of just you build your own basic simple tree. First, you make sure you're in the root directory, click on your tree, which will load up. It's zoomed all the way in, so it's rather large. Just a quick note that if you select the tree, go to shapes, oops, sorry, select tree, go to shapes, yeah, and you'll have all the bend dials. Now this will go pretty well the same as with the branch as well. Obviously, your different dials, your lengths will lengthen and shorten it. Bend all will, do that. S bends, sort of like a snake bend. I think side, yeah, will be the S bend sideways. Let me zoom out a bit here so you can see a bit better. Spiral bend, that's mainly just bends the end bit. And same sideways, more the top bit. You've got a few different wave ones that you can apply. So if you see a B is for bend and S is for side, so that's pretty well much the difference. Waves, yeah, sort of the same. I've got a clone reverse dial here, so see this guy up here. We can okay, so we can just reverse his position. So if you don't like him in that position, you can just reverse him around the opposite way so he's facing down. So, but back to the tutorial. After you've loaded your tree, we can load in a branch. So just double click the branch, and then next what you want to do is, is select your branch and position him where you would like. Now I would advise, just to check when you position them, is to click on the, make sure you're actually on a segment of the tree. So when it bends, it will Oops, sorry. So when it bends, it will bend properly with the dials of the tree. Then we'll just rotate. I think, yeah, just rotate it so it fits reasonably close. And then once you've done that, what you want to do is parent it. So the easiest way to find which segment that you're on, just click on that. So see, you're on segment 6. So now you're on segment 6. You just grab your branch and bang, you've just dropped it onto that part. Let's just do another one. Let's drop the branch 2 with the one with the 2 pods on it. We'll just drop that on. And this one you can see I've already dialed up the actual dials on the branch for that one. So we'll just move this one up and we will rotate it around a bit. Just use the Y position. Also, just click on your segment, see which part they're on. Rightio, that's on 12, so we'll grab that one and just drag it onto 12. I might pull that one out just a tad. So that's just basically 2 branches. Next you want to do, if you've got them all blank, already put on there and parented, just grab your, just highlight your branch, go to your shapes, and you've got different dials here as well. So we'll do a bend all, maybe S bend to bring him up a bit. One thing I found too, it's probably easier just to rotate these guys instead of just do it manually like that. So that just gives you a basic idea of applying the branch. And then the next thing you would do would be you would go through and shape the tree a bit. I usually like to, I don't know, use a bit of a S bend, go out a bit of an S bend there. Also spiral bend at the spiral bend a bit there, and also to bend the bit on the end, it's broken up into branch style, so they're in green, and that's associated with this last bit. So we'll go just bend all like that, position him like that. There's one ugly looking tree. So we'll go there we go. Right, we might need to adjust this one a bit more, so we'll just go a bend all to bring them down a bit. Okay, so that's you've got your tree. Obviously, you would put more branches than that on for yourself. Another thing you can do, I'll show you the quickest way to change apply the materials. So in materials, say you want to apply, say, the sci-fi material to this. Well, the quickest way to do it is go to materials. You'll go into branches and pods. That will change the color of everything to do with the branches. Well, the tree, it's separate again because it's set to different scales. So, but before you do that, go onto your tree, do an expand all, Control A, and then let's see, we'll pick Sci-Fi 1, double click that, and that's applied all the materials to everything, including the tree as well, because I've got everything selected. So use your material select brush, click on your main tree, then click on your tree in the materials, click on that, and well, we'll scale that down to the right size, and that's it. You've got your tree all textured and done the way you want to do it. Next, what you would do is save it as a subset. So just go save as subset. I would go into, where are we, in Tree of Life, under pre-made. I'd go another set. I'll just go temp for this one. And so go tree 01 sci-fi for the material. Go save. Make sure you only have the tree selected, accept, and that's it. So delete just to check that it all saved properly. We'll go back into the pre-made directory with a temp directory we just made. Double click that, and there we go. So that's just a rough idea of building your own. As I said, there's plenty of already pre-made ones. I've got 10 of them there. I've got one there that's totally zeroed out, so you can shape these any way you know, to your heart's content. Just click once, and you just up, down, whichever way you want to, and just do save it after you've made everything the way that you wanted to make it, and then just save it into the directory as a subset again, and that's it. You've got your own trees. So I hope that just gives you a basic idea on what the Tree of Life's all about. You can do various different things. You've got like I said, the 4 different scenes already in there, so it's just one click and everything's loaded and ready to go. So thanks for looking.